Welcome back to the Sharpshooter Sports Talk. I'm your humble and gracious host, Mr. Brinsky Sharp, on the ones, the twos, the threes, the fours, and the fives, and the six. Appreciate everybody coming in, and sorry for the tardiness. Tried to get everything straight before we even got up here, but appreciate everybody joining the house tonight, man. Y'all already know we gonna have a great show as always. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Please hit the like and subscribe button, run up the lights, tell a friend to tell a friend, come on over and subscribe to the channel. But before we get into it, I got to introduce the guys. Y'all already know Mr. Jackson State himself. He got on the hat today representing for his HBCU. Y'all show your love to our OG, retired in two sports, the work game and the coaching game. Show you love to Coach Al. What's going on, Coach?
What's up? What's up, fellas? Hey man, good to be back on the show again. What's up, Chad? What's up?
Oh yeah,
Hey,
man.
we getting closer.
Oh yeah, man. We're getting
We getting
closer and
closer.
closer, man.
Yeah,
7 weeks.
man.
That's what they
Hey
said,
man,
man.
I can smell the grass. The grass starting to change how it smells.
Oh yeah, man.
Even though it's getting close.
I need full participation tonight, everybody, man. We got a good show for y'all, man. And y'all already know last but certainly not least, everybody. He been blowing up on TikTok and he don't even know it, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people been giving him great compliments on his shorts that I made, but it's all been him, ladies and gentlemen. Show you love to Alabama A&M's own and former running back and graduate, our good friend and brother, Coach Shawn.
Much love to the chat, man. I appreciate that, Brinsky, man. I got TikTok. I use my daughter's Instagram. You know what I mean? Much love to my brother, Coach Al, our OG for sure. Everybody in the chat. And appreciate y'all for tapping in with us one more time.
Oh yeah, man. Now I said, man, if y'all ain't subscribed to I say the YouTube channel. Well, if you ain't subscribed to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel because we're trying to make it to 2K before my birthday, which is next Friday. We're gonna see how we're gonna make that happen. And if you ain't following the TikTok channel, go on over there too. But yeah, man, you can see how Coach Shawn been blowing up. People been giving their opinion. So, man, how many more weeks we got, people? I know somebody got the number in the chat. Let me shout out everybody. Balls up in here, man. What's going on, man? Good to see you, brother. Latoya up in here. Great to see Latoya. Anitra up in here. Great. Always great to see you. Always great to see you. And up in here. And appreciate that, man, with your Auburn self. Good to see you up in here, man. Um, Anitra said 7 weeks. I hope. Hey, that means seven more Saturdays, and we got some college football. Steven up in this thing. What's going on, man? Always great to see Steven up in here. The king of all chaos. Ephraim up in here, man. Good to see you, brother. Who else up in here? Jeremy up in here, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. But of course, the white man, the president, the man. Y'all already know. Shout out to Dwight, man.
Facts.
One of the best producers out there, man. Don't get enough love. Shout out to you, man. What you be doing on
Facts.
Piano Man Show. You do an awesome job, brother. Wow, boy, this is a face I ain't see in a minute, man. DSGB, what's going on, brother? What's going on? Member for 12 months, 1 full year. Shout out to my dog over there, man. Good old down South Georgia boy, man. Good to see you, man. Always. And appreciate you being uh member for a full year, man. Definitely shout out to you, man. Definitely gonna have to do something special for the members, which I am. So be on the lookout. That giveaway is coming soon and everything. Oh my God. Come on, man. Come on. It's a family show. All right. Depending on what time. But yeah, man, we're gonna kick this thing off early, man. Cause we seen Chris Lowe do his top 10. Chris Lowe, formerly of ESPN, now part of On 3, did his top 10 of quarterbacks entering In 2026, you see Trinidad Chambliss being number 1, Arch Manning being 2, Gunnar Stockton, John Matias, Sam Levin, Lenore Sellers, Marcel Reed, and so on and so forth. Got everybody up in here, man. But we did our own and whatnot. So y'all see the list. I know y'all probably seen this list enough. Y'all let me know if y'all agree with it or not. But this is actually Coach Shawn's top 10 SEC quarterbacks entering in 2026. Of course, Trinidad Chambliss being number 1, Gunnar Stockton being number 2, Arch being 3, John Matias, Marcel Reed. Oh man, Coach, here's your list. Talk about it.
First, big shout out to Kimberly. You know we could never forget you, Kimberly. You already know you home team.
Oh, Kim, I thought I said you. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
Oh,
I thought I said something. Kim, definitely appreciate you for all your loyalty, always being there since day one. Thank you. And
yes.
I'm so sorry for if I did. That is on me. I'm so sorry.
Big shout out Tough as Nails too, man. I appreciate
Tough as Nails up in here. Trap Panel jumping in here. Everybody coming up in here late. That's what I said, man. Y'all tell all them folks in the Discord, come on over and group chats or whatever. Come on over.
So with this list, and Coach Al already know where I'm going. B Sharp, he knows too, but he the host, so he got to play it in the middle. with my list, it's the same thing with me and B Sharp be picking with each other. It's the AJ McCarron versus Bryce Young thing. We all know Bryce was a more talented quarterback in my mind, as far as when you're comparing talent, arm, pro measurables, all that good stuff. But for me, man, in college football, if this was pro football, it would be different. But in college football, bro, to me, I don't care how big you is. I don't care about your arm. I don't care about all the measurables that they say mean something. I want the kid that know how to win at that position, that got it in between the ear. And that, what Coach I say, in that 6-inch space between your ears. That's the kid I want. I don't care if he a scrawny. I don't care if he, if he 42 years old like Stetson Bennett was. I don't care about none of that, man. and before Bevo come up here and cuss me out, let me explain why I got Gunnar Stockton at number 2. I'm not saying Gunnar is as talented as Arch. I'm sure Arch will be a much, much highly rated draft pick. Would everybody in the chat agree with me when I say Gunnar had an offensive coach? Arch had an offensive coach and Gunnar had a defensive coach, right? Whose prowess overtake the whole team, right? Remember, Gunnar got a defensive coach, man, right? And that's pretty much how Georgia wins their games. Run the football, defense. Arch has an offensive guru, right? I don't think nobody would argue with me if I said that Texas has more talent on offense than Georgia. Last year, this year, but yet and still, I want you to listen to this. Passing yards, Arch Manning. And remember, Gunnar Stockton got hurt. So did Arch, but Gunnar Stockton got hurt just as well. Arch Manning, 3,000 yards passing, a little over 3,000 yards. Gunnar Stockton, right at 2,900 yards. Passing touchdowns, Arch Manning, 26. Gunnar Stockton, 24. Interceptions, Arch Manning, 7. Gunnar Stockton, 5. Rushing yards, Arch Manning, 399. Gunnar Stockton, 462. Rushing touchdowns, Arch Manning, 10. It's good. Gunnar Stockton, 10. It's good. So you can say what you want about lineage, arm strength, first round wide receivers, Wingo, and all them boys that was there last year. All I can tell you is Gunnar Stockton plays within that system, and that team won the SEC, right? And that kid tough as nails. I seen that kid take some licks that other quarterbacks will come to the sideline, and that team play hard for it. So if we're talking about college football and not who getting drafted the highest, I'm putting Gunnar Stockton second. To be the man, Ric Flair had a quote, to be the man, You got to beat the man, right? Last time I checked, Gunnar Stockton and his team won our league. Last time I checked, Gunnar Stockton hadn't lost to Texas, right? So for me, Gunnar Stockton is at number 2, Arch is at number 3, and I really argue with myself about that one. You know, John Mateer, we just got through talking about him. That kid is going to be great. Marcel Reed is next. Sam Levitt, I think pure talent, is just as talented as anybody on this list. Will it go well or not? We'll see. Lenore Sellers, I think he's talented, but I've seen a lot of Lenore Sellers, and I hang my hat on that kid every year to be disappointed. Byron Brown, kid is super talented, just as talented as anybody else on the list, but I have not seen him play against SEC defensive in consecutive weeks. I've seen what you did the first game or the second game of the season against the teams you can get up for. Now you're going to face these teams every single week. Every single week. We're going to see how it go. He's a dangerous quarterback. He could easily be in the top 3 on this list. Kamario Taylor, I think that kid is a hidden gem. That kid is a hidden gem, man. He could easily be higher, but I have to see you do it before I can put you up there. He had some flashes, man, some great flashes, right? He also had some lows, right? And last but not least, Kenny Minchie. Hadn't seen what he can do at Kentucky yet. Very, very talented guy. Him and Sam Levitt is very, 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 very similar, right? Hadn't seen what you're going to do at Kentucky. Hadn't seen your surrounding cast at Kentucky. And that's my list. Top 3 is where it's at, top 4. And you know, that's why I put my list the way I did.
Coach Al, what are your thoughts on his list? And do you disagree with him on some things? Where you agree with him, disagree with him?
Well, always, Coach Shawn is gonna put it down, man, and tell it just like it is. And frankly, he sets the premise on why he says this is the SEC quarterbacks. Now, you can argue that premise. You want to argue from a different perspective, that from a talents perspective or projected into the NFL, that's a whole different premise than what coach is coming from.
Facts.
So if we're going to debate this in the chat or wherever, debate it from that perspective. When given from that perspective, it's hard to argue with what coach is saying. Now, once you get into that list, people are going to move up or down one spot because all of these guys are pretty much, under the bell-shaped curve. There's only going to be so many outliers as far as who's the best, but most of them going to be lumped in the middle because guess what? They starting quarterbacks in the SEC.
Facts.
Which means that you're not chopped liver. Okay. So I tend to agree that Trinidad, based on the body of work going into the season, he's not changing the system. They have some skilled people. And one thing about college football, what we know is that if you fit the system, especially in college, if you fit the system and you can run the system, then that's why they plug you in.
It's a whole fact.
Because you fit. Because you fit, right? Exactly. It's case in point. Well, look at what happened with number 4, Jalen Milroe.
Mm-hmm.
They built it around him to make him successful. And, Bama was averaging 179 yards a game running the football. Last year without him, what happened? So now, but I will say this, that one name that to me is really overlooked, 2 names actually, but one to start with is John Mateer. I think that's a solid position for him, only because of the fact that just from a pure talent standpoint, even at the college level, he might be the most talented guy on the list outside of Lenore's. He just combines power. He's kind of twitchy. He'll make you miss. He's a tough mentally guy. He's mentally tough.
Yeah.
So I'm giving him a lot of credit based on how he sucked it up last year. But I can't argue with this list. One name down there, Kamario, when I saw the small body of work that he put together last year in that system that Levy runs over there, he's the kind of guy that really fits and he understands what his coach wants him to do with the football. Huge right there.
Yep.
Mississippi State have a lot of guys that are overlooked because they don't win on a big level, but they put some talented guys up at the next level every year, man. You know what I mean? So to me, Camario, I think is a name that we all should be watching. I think if he gets off to a hot start this year, he can move up the charts just purely based on the top 10 quarterbacks, not the top 10 team in the SEC. Okay. But one guy, Gunnar Stockton, is just a winner. The guy is just gritty. Okay. He's a I don't give it about you. And he's not a youngster. So it's hard for me to argue with how Coach got this stack, man. The new guys coming to the league. Yeah, Levitt is new to the league. Byram is new to the league. Yeah, they played outside the SEC, but they played outside the SEC. All right.
Facts.
And the prove me guy is Lenora Sellers. He deserves to be there because, a lot of hype surrounding that guy. But I think that the system he was in didn't play to his strengths.
Yeah.
He had a horrible offensive line. They don't have much talent outside, so he doesn't have much to work with, and he wasn't being coached up right to play the position. Now you got a guy in there now that's an offensive line. We could see a different Lenora Sellers. Okay, but so that all that said, I'm not going to punch any holes in this list because one, I didn't pull my own list together. I got overcome by events today, but I'm not based on the premise the coach put out there. It's hard to argue with this. Marcel Reed, I think, could move down because Texas A&M's offensive line, if you go in and look at their personnel changes coming into the year, he had problems last year, Marcel Reed did, with consistency and accuracy.
That's facts.
And he's an elusive guy, but still, if you can't place the ball accurately in the SEC with tight coverage and hit tight windows, you're going to be sitting right there 5 to 8, even though you possess a lot of raw ability and talent. You're only as good as the team around you. And I think A&M offensive line this year, I'm not that impressed with what I see going into the season. From a personnel standpoint, they got a lot of holes.
They lost some heavy hitters too, Coach Al.
Lost. They did. They got some holes to fill, Coach.
Yeah,
and we know about protection issues in Alabama.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Right. So if you move the deck around a little bit, at the end of the day, at the end of the season, if we're doing that, I would almost say Reed goes down, Levitt moves up.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go out on a limb and say Camario is going to move and jump 2 or 3 of these guys and move up to about 6. He'll be about middle of the pack because he's going to open some eyes.
He's talented.
Very super talented. He has great size too and speed. So all of these guys are kind of bunched up in the middle, but the top guys, Trinidad, Gunner, Stockton, Arch, Tier, I think it's them and the rest of the guys.
Hey, to Coach Al's point, and Beaver ain't gonna like this, but if you really open your football mind and not be a fan, John Mateer could easily be number 1 on this list by season's end. This is a fact.
Right.
This is a fact, man. Exactly. I understand, we don't like to give our rivals but if you just be in football, John Mateer is a problem, man.
If he stay healthy, yeah.
He is that. He's been working with Bradford all summer, Sam Bradford out there, trying to understand the game. If Mateer came out of a system, where he came from, he was plugged into that system. But if he learns how to play quarterback, meaning that like Ty Simpson did last year, Ty took over games with his head, and he was processing so fast. Can you imagine with Mateer's athleticism and he's processing the game at that level? I mean, all the hype he came into OU with last year might be seen and materialized this year, because they're going to be the same team. They're going to play defense. They're not going to turn it over. They got the kicker in the Daisy Duke shorts, who's good from 50 yards and plus. He's automatic. All right. What are you laughing at, B-Sharp? It's a fact. You need to cut that crap out. That ain't football. This ain't no walk.
Well, he is a kicker, man.
Wait a minute. That sounds like land dance now, man.
And they had to cut off jerseys at one point.
Got off topic real quick, man.
They had to cut off tops at one point, Coach Al.
Shout out to Coach Jan.
Now somebody wearing a blouse.
Like
had to cut off top, man. I know they were showing their abs, but they were still cut off tops.
Yeah, wear some football pants. This ain't no flag football, 7-on-7. Anyway, I'm done.
But yeah, man. While y'all was talking that up, oh man, I'm tripping. There we go. While y'all said all that, man, I had put my list. I had to make sure it was right before I brought it up. But this one is mine, man. Of course, Trinidad being number one. I think Arch is about to have an amazing year with, especially with Cam. This is all entering this year, everybody. I believe an Alabama player would definitely be up here by years in, but I got Arch. It's hard for me to put Arch above Trinidad, especially seeing how he played, especially one game away from the national championship. He had one of the best runs probably out of anybody in the college football playoffs last cycle. Marcel, I think that one loss. Well, he still has to make up for that Miami loss, but that wind was blowing like crazy that day. So I have to give him a pass on that. Still had, hopefully he worked on his accuracy this all season and everything. Of course, I got Gunnar Stockton. He's a winner. And I know he's gotten better. I do like Gunnar. And I feel like that's why I worry about us when he come to T-Town. I feel like he's going to be more comfortable in those situations. And he knows how to protect the football. So you definitely got to watch out for him. John Mateer, I probably would have, just looking at it more, I could, like Coach Shawn said, you can put John Mateer, you can really make a case of him being number one.
Good.
For real. And I've been thinking about it. But that's why I said if he didn't have such a the way he ended it last year, but I know he was hurt. But man, if he come in healthy and play like how he started off last year, especially what you said, him working out with Sam Bradford, I believe.
And several starters on never seen before.
Yeah, I forgot all about, man.
He was forcing the ball, you know.
They are poised to do a lot this season. So definitely watch out for OU this year. Right. And then you see what Brent Venables, that defense been just coming along each and every year. And they just get stronger and stronger. So watch out for OU on that. Lenoris, definitely, they got to play to his strengths. I still got to see it with the passing with him. Sam, I haven't seen it in the SEC. He's been hurt last year. Then you got Byron Brown, which I'm going to speak on a little bit with these Auburn fans. I seen, shout out to Nick and them at the water cooler, and I heard Tez and them over there last night. Because Ted said something, I wish he was up here. But y'all let him know I said it because I was said. I'm going to say it to him on the phone when I talk to him. Because he said Byron Brown wore any other jersey, he'll be high on this list. I highly disagree because clearly we don't see an Alabama person on here at all. But he's saying because he threw 3,000 yards and rushed for 1,000, but that wasn't in the SEC. That was in the American Conference. And in the American Conference where they got dominated by Tulane, who was up there in Tulane? John Summerall.
Can I tell you this real sharp? Be sharp.
No, please.
Tell Tez, and I already looked it up. Tell Tez to go back and look how many defenses Byron Brown played that was in the top 25 last year. This year, I think Byron Brown's going to be great. You know, when he gets his footing, he's going to be cause some teams some problems. We talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
But you cannot take the caveat away. This kid's going to be facing top 10 defenses, you know, every other week. John Mateer, if you go look at his interviews, he spoke on it. He was like, man, these defenses are going to be geared to stop you. It's just a different thing. Not saying he's going to do bad, but he's going to face quality defenses every single last week. You can't get up for one game without getting up for the other.
Yeah, man. And that's the thing that it's a lot of things I got to say about these Auburn fans too. Yeah, because they was pissing me off from the couch last night, man. I wish I got on there.
We don't even
Especially
have our own quarterback up there. How we
yeah.
hating? I mean,
Who said
you
we
got to see
hate?
him do it. I'm just saying, you got to
Oh
see
yeah.
him do it.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
yeah, man. You got to see him do it, especially in the conference, because I remember how they were so hyped on Jackson Arnold, and I'm telling you right now, from us all the way down to the Oklahoma guys with Jason and Jay and JB and all those boys, when they seen Jackson Arnold leave the team, they was like, "Oh, happy day." And Auburn just thought they just got a gold mine. Oh, and I remember they list like last year, if I'm not correct, if that whatchamacallit, oh, what's my boy name? Nick had Jackson Arnold high last year. Not that high. I don't think he had him that high, but he had him high on the list. Like, oh, he done something. I'm like, no, he hasn't. Like, he beat Alabama, but he really ain't do nothing. It was really just them running the ball on us all night. But so I don't know, man. I told you I get on Auburn fans later, man. I just that was just the one thing that pissed me off. Kamari Taylor, I think, is going to be a problem. He's going to be nice. And Austin Simmons, man, I think nobody's talking about Austin Simmons going to Missouri. That is a awesome pickup, and they got a way better quarterback. And then you returning Hardy back there. Watch out for Missouri, man. I really am interested in seeing how that's going to be. And I was like, seeing how Trinidad played at the end, man. I understand why you weren't getting that spot back. I understand, especially him coming back. But yeah, man, that's my top 10.
Let me address Bevo, because Bevo makes some good points. I mean, he makes some good points. He got some stats.
Which one?
So he made several. He made several in the comments.
Okay. I was missing in my fault.
This is what I say, Bevo, because I feel what you're putting down. You're right. John did tailor off toward the end of the season, but if we just talking football now, we both know what happens when you lose your starting receivers, when you lose 2 or 3 offensive linemen. The quarterback started to force stuff. I got to do it myself. Everything himself. Not making excuses for him or anything, but that's just the truth of the matter in college football. Now, with Texas, I'll say this, Bevo. If Texas is as good as you saying, if Arch is as good as you saying, Arch Manning with all that talent should not have the same stats as Stetson Bennett. I mean, as Gunnar Stockton, excuse me. He shouldn't. Come on now, Bevo. Let's be realistic now.
You're right.
You got an offensive coach, one of the best offensive coaches in the nation, if not the best, arguably, right? You got a pro quarterback. Last year you had Ryan Wingo, pro running backs, 2 or 3 linemen. You got, I mean, brother, your stats should not match Gunnar Stockton's. So what that tells you is, in games, in certain games, Arch didn't play to Arch's level. I can give you a couple of film where he just didn't play well, bro. Like we get it. His first year starting, we got the same thing with Ty, sort of up and down. Level out and play well a little while, then you'll hit some good competition, then you kind of fall off a little. So we get it. But what I'm saying is, just based off last year coming into this season, you have to give Gunnar his props. His team won a conference. That kid invigorated his team. He clearly is popular on his team, right? I saw when they was playing, was it Texas? No. Who was it that like to kill that boy, like down in the red zone? It was his first start.
Gunnar. That was Gunnar. He wasn't his first start, but he came in for
my man who left.
Carson Beck.
And he took a lick like, bro. I thought he had unalived him, right? The kid got up. I knew then. I saw the sideline. I saw Coach Al knows where I'm going with this, man. When you got a quarterback like that, the team feed off of that, man. They feed off of that. And don't look now, but Gunnar played better late in the season than he did in the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
That is another quality of a kid that's coming back that's going to have a good season.
Mm-hmm.
So
With a great running game, too.
Let me say this, too, about probably any other position other than maybe offensive line, left tackle. It's about development. Guys do make jumps, and I think that a guy like Arch is poised to make a huge jump only because he has reps, man.
Yeah.
Like we are what you rep, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, meaningful reps. So I think from a ceiling perspective, it ain't even close that Arch has a higher ceiling than Stockton.
Oh yeah, much more talented.
He just does. He has a higher ceiling,
Yeah.
and I think the frustration with Arch is he did less with more than Stockton did. Stockton seriously didn't have the outside guys at his disposal. For Georgia standards, they were off a little bit in the tight end room.
Yeah.
Thank goodness they could run the football. And this guy didn't turn the football over. Okay. And that was their season. That's how they won football games, But Brinsky, I like to bring to your point that you brought out Simmons. I think that's a great take because if he doesn't go down, we don't hear about Trinidad.
Yeah.
Right? We don't hear about Trinidad.
Is that where he went, Coach Al, Missouri?
He went to Missouri, yeah.
Okay. Good stuff.
Yeah. But I'm saying Brinsky he was on Brinsky's list.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. So I'm saying if he doesn't go down hurt, he was the guy at Ole Miss. We don't hear about Trinidad Chambers. He's from Ferris State D2 transfer. That's what we hear about. Okay. And so he got something to prove. And Eli Drinkwitz, that guy know how to coach football. I don't care what nobody says.
He does.
Okay.
Especially that offense, boy.
And they got Ahmad Hardy up there, man. And one of the best things you can get for a quarterback that's new to your scheme is to run the football.
Got one of the best in the country.
That's going to allow you to be play action. They're going to run RPO with that dude because he's twitchy. He's a dual threat guy to get him comfortable. I think that's a great tape. I totally missed him about him going to Missouri.
I did too.
But the SEC is just littered with great talented quarterbacks. We could debate this list, man, and everybody's going to have a different perspective. But I think it's great conversation. But I still think that John Mateer is a very intriguing name to look out for because he's on a good team. First of all, he has everything that you can do to play complementary football. As long as he doesn't turn it over, if he learns how to read defenses and play the quarterback position, if he makes that leap, and I'm an Alabama guy. But
hey man, we tell the truth over here. That's one thing.
I see it, man. I hated to watch that guy play us because he would have bum thumb. He was, he was moving the chains against us.
It's facts.
And that's what it's all about. The quarterback, can you move the chains?
My point exactly. You can have all the talent in the world,
Lenore Sellers, he couldn't move the chains.
And don't look now, Coach Al. But the same team you and B Sharp was talking about, Missouri, if I'm not mistaken, they got that kid from Ole Miss, that receiver, Caden Lee. I think he went to Missouri. That too. That kid caught like 40-something, 50-something passes. You know what I mean?
Right there.
He a dog. He was a dog in Missouri.
Hey man, they're gonna be sneaky good. I think the only thing that was really holding them back last year was a quarterback. So now you're bringing in a guy that can actually throw the football in Austin Simmons. Add Hardy back there. Then you have some weapons on there. The defense, you lose some guys. You lose Zion Young,
the edge guy. Yeah.
So you lose those guys. So you may be a little weaker on that side, but they still always have a decent enough defense over there in Missouri, man. Watch out for Missouri, man. They be sneaky good sometimes.
We out there playing zone on a team that quarterback has proven for 3 quarters he can't throw the ball. We just dropping 8.
I ain't gonna lie, that was probably one of my most frustrating games.
He looking like Michael. Look, we in zone, Coach Al. He looking like Michael Vick.
Oh yeah,
he out there just taking off. We scared to come get him, ain't we?
Yeah.
Like, man, that game was supposed to have been over like in the second quarter. We were really supposed to.
We helped them. That's a whole fact.
It is what it is. But that's the top 10 for us, everybody, on that one. But we definitely I actually love doing lists like that. So definitely need to do a running back one, cornerback one, wide receivers, all that, so on and so forth. So y'all be on the lookout, and Coach Al be ready next time. I'll make sure we have it. But
no doubt about it. Yeah.
Say it again.
No doubt about it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I can't wait to see these.
Today.
And then the best thing about all this, man, SEC Media Days is right around the corner. So I'm letting them get. I think I may do 2 shows. It all depends. But if not, I think the last day of Media Days is that Thursday. So we got all that coverage of all those coaches talking. That's what I can't wait to see, who they're gonna bring up there, the quarterbacks. Whoever you bring up there as your quarterback is pretty much your starter. Everybody we just shown is pretty much a lot at their position. So we'll see how it go. But everybody, we're gonna talk about these freshmen coming into college football, man. You already know freshmen be some super impactful people on the football field. So, and this topic that Coach Shawn brought up. So y'all already know, man, we're gonna talk about the most impactful freshmen in college football, even though I left the I out in the end. But I'm gonna start with you, Coach Shawn, man. Who you think it can be for us or anybody else in college football, man? Who you think is gonna be the most impactful?
I'm gonna say Bama for last. I know that's our team. We'll spend a minute on them. I'm excited about this wide. I personally like this wide receiver kid from Ohio State, man.
I knew you was gonna say it.
You know, Chris Henry, man. That boy. Listen, look, Coach Ad, when I seen this boy in high school, he remind me of when I say Julio, I'm not talking about his skill set. When I saw Julio play against Decatur in the playoffs, Julio wasn't even sweating. It's like this dude was catching 3-4 touchdowns, just catch the touchdown, hand the ball to the ref, and go there and sit down. He looked really bored out there. That's how this Chris Henry kid looked, man. He be catching ball with one hand, and it's just like nobody could check. Even when his high school was playing these other top high schools with all these great Division I athletes, he just was out there dominating them. He go sit on the sideline, you know. This kid from Ohio, I just like, man, well, how do they keep? I mean, I know how, but shout out to Ohio State, man, for keep getting these kids who. Shout out to Bishop. What's up, Bishop? Good to see you, bro. Chris Henry, man, they got another one.
Yeah,
they got another one, man, and you know,
talk about it.
I mean, to me, he's very favorable to CD, but I think he's much faster than CD. Yeah, man. When you watch this kid come out of his break, man, it's different. It's different, man. Like there is no, you know, some kids are very Coach Al, you know how it is when they running certain routes. They don't know how to sync their hips and they end up being robotic. You know, it make a good DB easy to cover you when your route is just lazy-ish.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying, Coach Al?
Yeah, I know
you know
exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
Just real stiff and robotic. Yeah. You may be athletic enough to fight through it, right? Latier Brooks is what I'm talking about. Latier Brooks is small, but watch him on his routes, man. Man, he is just different. It's different. And this Chris Henry kid is 7 inches taller, you know, how much ever pounds bigger. I'm really impressed with this kid, man. And shout out to Ohio State for continuously getting these kids at receiver. We used to know what that felt like, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's Chris Henry. I could have easily went to the quarterback at Vanderbilt because I think he's gonna start. I think that kid gonna start. But did you think about it, Coach Al? My bad, Coach.
Yeah, he's stealing my thunder, man.
Man, just take it, Coach Al.
Man. Chris Henry for me.
No, let's speak on it, man, because what happens is a lot of time, Coach, you know, a lot of guys can look at a play on a play sheet.
Yes.
They can look at a tree and they can go out there and say, I'm gonna run a dig, I'm gonna run a slam, I'm gonna run a 9, I know the tree.
Yep.
That's not playing receiver. That's what you fundamentally
speak on. No, now I'm telling you, you speak on it, Coach. Speak on it.
And then too, man, you know, just because you run a 4-3 don't mean you know how to get open, man. You follow what I'm saying. So to me, I think we were talking about this. We were talking about this earlier. Chris Henry was a name that jumped off the page to me because it's easy for a guy as a freshman to come in and make an impact when you got Superman playing on the other side of the field.
That's a
You know what
whole
I'm
thing.
saying? So not to mention, this guy, he understands how to get open and create space already. Right? And that's the art. That's the art of being a receiver, man. You know, Chris Carter wasn't the fastest guy. You know, the guy down there from Miami, the guy that with the Jerry curl, the old guy that be loud on the sideline. Was it? Oh, Michael Irvin. Yeah.
Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He wasn't the fastest. He wasn't. There you go. There you go. Jerry Rice. I never see him get caught from behind. But Jerry Rice, I think, was about a 4.6. They clocked him at 4.6. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And nobody will question him as a receiver. Smitty, underrated Smitty. Smitty, they call him the Slim Reaper for a reason. He knows how to set you up. He knows how to create space. He's a route runner, but he has elite deep speed. Watch him this year as receiver 1. And the other guy, Jared Curtis. It's going to be very interesting that he stayed at home and went to Vandy. Now, he's going to have a hard time as a true freshman quarterback at Vandy. But
yeah, he's going to take his lumps. Yep.
Yeah, but he's going to get every chance. He's going to get every shot. Is he a run guy? Is he a dual threat kind of guy? That remains to be seen at this level. High school, everybody can do that because you're the best player on the field. But this is the SEC, and you got defensive ends that will run you down. Okay, but yeah, I would stay with Chris Henry. Okay, I would stay with that guy because I mean he can have an impact because, like I said, you got Superman playing on the other side from him. It's going to be drawing double coverages the whole night. And Julian's saying he is who he is. I'm just saying.
It's just not fair, man. And I'm low key hating. I'm low key hating, because you got Jeremiah Smith, everybody, just like Coach Al said, he hit the nail on the head. He's gonna command doubles from everybody. This freshman is gonna have a good season, man. He's gonna have a good season. He's
gonna,
yeah, man. He that kid is to have both of them kids, man, and the running backs they have, and the quarterback they have.
That's exactly right. I mean, he has everything he needs, and we're not going to stay on. Not going to beat a dead horse, but he has everything he needs to get the work in the summertime with his quarterback and with his number 1 guy to say, "Hey, look, let's look at the tape." When they rotate the defense to me, and they're going to rotate coverages toward me, they're going to bracket me the whole game. Every defense, when you do that, has a hole in it somewhere. That's what you got to exploit. So saying he's going to be checking to it all season long, man. You got to be ready for that to pick up on the checks. That's the biggest thing he's going to have to get is to pick up on the checks and not play at one speed as a receiver.
Facts.
See, you can't play at one speed. That's not how you get up. Every route isn't run at full speed because the defense has to get in a position where you can get where you need to be. That may not be at full speed.
Thank you. What Coach Al is telling y'all is pretty much the same thing I was telling you. But what was the difference Ryan's first year between Ryan and Jeremy Bernard? Ryan had all that athletic ability, fast, I'll run you a 4.39 40, whatever, right? He never understood on the dig route. You got to attack the second part of the route, just like you attack the release. Right?
You gotta really absolutely attack that, man.
You can't run the release hard, and then when you run your dig, you slow campaigning. All you've allowed the defensive back to do is catch up with you, play you, and the better DBs will bait you and make the quarterback throw it, and it's gonna go the other way. That's what made Devontae Smith great, man.
I'm gonna say this to that specific route that you're talking about, especially if they drop it. Okay,
especially
you have to make that hook player widen out. You have to force him to widen out, so it opens the dig up. When you come back down at the top of the route, you're still coming back down. He has to know. He has to think that he has to widen out and get a little bit out of his hook area. See what I'm saying? And then you kind of tuck in, you dip in behind him, right? And that way, he don't know where you at. He can't see.
I like Devontae Smith. I like Devontae Smith. Jameson Williams. J-Mo he had one of the best quotes. He said, Ohio State taught me how to play wide receiver. He said, Alabama taught me how to get open. You know what I mean? He said, Alabama taught me how to get open. Yeah, I learned how to play wide receiver at Ohio State, but Alabama taught me how to get open, separate. You know, and that's the difference. Thank you, Coach. That's the difference.
Man, my fault. I was about to say, man, you guys definitely broke it down with Chris Henry. For real, man. Of course, we can talk about guys on our team and everything, but one guy I'm definitely looking out for is Lamar Brown down there at LSU, man.
The tackle dude. Yeah.
I think that just as big as he is, being like 6'4", 6'5", 285 pounds, and move the way that he does, and he was playing.
He had 3 tech. Be sure he had 3. He's at 3.
He's an interior lineman coach. Yeah.
Okay.
But he can play a 5. He can play a 5.
He can play a 5. Yeah.
He's late. He can't play. They're gonna move him around. I think they're gonna get some knowledge out of him. But again, he's a freshman, and I think he's gonna be a rotational guy. Okay.
Yeah.
A sub package guy to kind of accentuate on his strengths, because again, he's still a freshman playing inside in the SEC, man. That's a grown man game in there, man.
Like Elijah Griffin last year.
Like that kid from Georgia. Yeah.
Exactly. Right. So I think he he's on the list that I'm looking at, but I'm just gonna tell you, this is the SEC, man. This is a grown man league, even though we don't have a bunch of 401k guys like Indiana guys, so
it's all good. Yeah, man. I just think him and Deuce Gerald down there with him, man.
Yeah. They got some talent, man.
Hey, them boys down there.
They got some depth, if nothing else. Some depth.
Hey, when them boys get their sea legs under them, man. Hey, I'm gonna have to be quiet down there, man, because them boys got some serious talent down there right now.
Yeah.
And no, go ahead.
I'm sorry, good. Yeah. I got a big shout out to Leonard Tingwell, man. I got to give that brother some props, man. If you really want to understand football, man, go up and check Leonard out, man. The guy, he breaks it down. Okay. Yeah. And if you're the casual fan and you're tired of being all fanned out and you want to understand why your team sub-optimizes, go listen to Leonard Tingwell, man. He will break each play. In fact, he's done it on Alabama's team. He's broken down each player, and then he'll break down the unit. And he just broke down Notre Dame's offensive line and their unit, man. And I understand it, having been around the game so long, from film study, breaking it down, practicing a lot, just grinding, man, because improvements don't come without putting the work in.
That's a whole fact.
You don't get better if you don't put the work in, man. If you don't have somebody ride, you know what, and you look at the tape and saying, oh, that was me 3 months ago. Look at me now because I put the work in. And Leonard Tingwell brings all of that to the front, man. I just wanted to bring that up because I enjoy watching good football guys talk football.
Yeah, me too.
That's why when we get together offline, we can just talk football. Yep. We ain't talking about Alabama because we fans of Auburn. We talking about player development, skills. We talking about hand placement. We're talking about foot placement, the nuances of the game that when you bring it all together and you execute, that's what makes you great, man. It's not how much God-given talent you got. It's how much you put into it to bring that talent out.
Yeah, that's what I love too. I love his channel, Coach T, when they breaking it down. That reason right there, what you just said, Coach Al, is the reason why I started getting online doing this. That's the only reason why. It wasn't the I mean, B Sharp had to send me clips now that I don't even know. I just didn't get in it for that. I got in to do with just what you just said. That's the only
what we do.
I find. Yep. That's
what we do, man.
That's what we do, baby. You know what I mean?
No, go ahead.
I'm sorry for getting off topic.
No, man. You straight.
It's true, and it's real.
I'm a football guy, man. I'm a junkie, and I mean, I was telling my friend this week, they was talking about the World Cup. I said, something's bad wrong with the ball they're playing with. He said, what, coach? I said, it's the round. It's not pointy.
That's it.
They playing with the wrong ball. Calling it football. They playing with the wrong ball, first of all.
That's it. I will say this, Coach Al. I have been woken up, and I kind of knew this, but this is the first year I really sat down and watched several different World Cup games. Football, our football, is the most popular sport in the United States. In the world, soccer is the most important sport. It's not even close. Yeah, you're right.
It ain't close.
Yeah. It ain't even close. Right.
But I'm just making jokes. I'm just having fun.
Yeah. I just had to throw that in there.
I'm a football guy.
That's it.
Period. I ain't trying to pretend. I ain't trying to fake the funk like I'm all soccer. Coach, man, it's football season. I don't care what nobody say. You can play any.
There you go. And look, the thing is, bro, if you date history back really quickly, way back when we was on Kyle's show, shout out to Kyle. Myself, Coach Jans, Coach Smook. Yeah, me, Jans, Kyle, Smook, all of us was on Kyle's show. Only reason why I got into that is because we used to talk football. It wasn't to get on here and be something I'm not. It was just that's the only enjoyment I found, man. Talking football. I didn't get on here to fuss and argue. That's why when I find opposing fans in my chat and they're just talking football, I don't try to get mad at them. You know what I mean? If they keep it, even if it's something that hurt my feelings about my team, you know, I don't attack them because it's a good football question. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I base mine off of, just football, man. And that gets sound kind of boring to the casual fan, but that's why I don't have a lot of content like that, because I like to just talk, like Coach Al said, talk football, man.
Talk football,
yeah, man. And that's the whole point of me starting this channel. It was just like, man, you see bad take after bad take after bad take. There's one that I just can't stand right now, and that's dealing with basketball. But you just see so many bad takes on stuff, and I'm just like, bro, what? I like people that actually just talk about the game and not the nonsense that go along with it. People just like nonsense and everything. That's why I just try to keep it football, man. You can have a disagreement and still respect the other person.
Facts.
Somebody disagree with you, they be tend to just want to call you all out your name and all that. But I was like, man, come on, man.
Well, you know the great neutralizer to that, if we can ever get it,
it's an ass whooping.
No. Oh yeah.
There's some folks, boy, that I know, man. I would love to give them a good but I hear you.
I'm just saying, if in this format, if we had the all 22 up and then we just breaking it down and running cut ups, that's the great neutralizer, because the film don't lie.
Film don't lie, man.
So if we sit here, man, to me, that's why I love watching Gruden and them dudes like that.
Yeah,
and
facts.
The film guy, you know, I mean, they sit up. It's just like me sitting in the coach's room with the clicker, running cut-ups, you know, trying to figure out, okay, what's their tendencies? You know, what makes these guys tick, man? Why can't I improve this guy? Okay, and it's a football thing. It's a science of the mind to get a football player better and to break down a defense and say, I'm gonna take your heart and you can't do nothing about it. Look at the film. If we had a show like that, well, all we was doing is like on every Thursday, whatever, we're gonna have 20 minutes of a cut up on all 22. We got the sideline view, we got the end zone view, and we're gonna tell you why Alabama can't average more than 3.1 yards per carry, you know, and we're gonna show you why.
It's a fact.
Okay, you can't argue with that. Okay, I don't care how much you love Alabama, hate Auburn, or whatever. It is what it is.
Been saying that for years, bro. Facts. That is all fact, and that's the joy in it for me, man. That's just the joy. What Coach I just talking about, that is the joy in it for us. You know what I mean?
That's why y'all gonna be on all these big networks, man, talking with these folks.
Look, B Sharp don't give himself enough credit, man. He don't even know. He don't even know, bro. Look, I've learned more about basketball, not even football, basketball from B Sharp. Just watching what B Sharp say to other people. Like when B Sharp on Twitter, he be schooling them dudes, man. I be learning too. Like, oh, okay, so that's why. You know what I mean? It be making sense.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You don't give yourself enough
You got a
credit.
video going viral right now with my man showing them by defense. I was like, I know you lying.
Facts, bro.
Man, I got to pull that up for the end of the show, man, because oh my God, bro. You don't understand how bad I can't stand people that give bad basketball tape. It like really irks my nerves. I'm just like, bro, I would not want to have a conversation with you whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I did want to touch on this before we definitely get too off topic, is Keelon Russell. Now, I wanted to talk about this last week because I think Coach Al said something to me about it. I think me and you talked about it too, Coach. I'm not sure. But I know when Coach Al asked me, because I was seeing it out of nowhere, like Keelon's going to be the starter. I seen it from a bunch of guys, even guys that I love. Shout out to Clint. I know John said something about it. I know Coach Carl said something about Keelon gonna be the starter. And I'm trying to figure out, did they do something? Do they know something that I don't know? Because I was like, the spring game, I know that was the last thing that happened, and it's been pretty much quiet since that moment. So I'm trying to see, did I miss something? Because I was like, yes, it's especially I'm hearing everything with Keelon. Keelon definitely got bigger. That's one of the big waves right now. So I actually want to see how big he got. But I'm just trying to figure out, where did it saying he's going to be the starter came from? Even though I want him to be the starter, but I'm just trying to figure that part out.
We talked about that. You know, the only thing that, I ain't gonna say the only thing, but one of the things I do know is that the streets talk. Okay. And the players talk. Now, every content creator, I ain't gonna say every, but a lot of content creators want the take. They want that fresh take about this, that, and the other. So some of that is kind of hype. But
yeah,
you know, with that smoke, man, a lot of times there's a sliver of truth to what's out there, man, because these guys are practicing, right? They're out there working, they're out there on the grind right now. And players, no players.
That's a fact.
Period. End of story. Okay. And I'm just gonna tell you, these young guys these days, it ain't gonna be in a vacuum, but they're gonna keep everything in the building, everything. Something's gonna get out, something's gonna leak. Everything. I just think it's too close to call, frankly, at this stage of the game. Ain't nobody got no pads on right now. Okay. You know, ain't nobody trying to stack practices, you know, to go in and show the coaches that, hey, you know, the locker room, the players really, you know, they know who to start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I do think this year too, that the offense you're gonna see a lot more RPOs this year. Because both of these guys are different than Ty Simpson. They're both better runners than Ty Simpson. And you got it. It's clear that everybody we've talked about at the top of that list creates a +1 opportunity for their offense.
Yeah.
That creates problems for the defense. And if you don't take that into consideration because you haven't been able to effectively run the football, you know, with what you've done the last couple of years, I think you will this year run a little bit better because you're going to have some schematically better approach to it. You're going to probably have much more improved tight end play, but the concept of how you put the game plans together with the staff is going to be markedly different this year. And I can't go into enough detail on that because in the summertime, guess who's also practicing? The coaches.
Yep.
Yeah.
The coaches are having some knockdown, drag out meetings right now that's going to create the chemistry that I can get in your stuff. When I don't like what you're doing, coach, you got to hear, you know, you don't get in your feelings, okay? Because that's why you're paying this man $1 million a year.
That's a fact.
Okay. As a position coach, as a top-notch position coach, you telling me you ain't gonna listen to him because of your ego, all right? So, to me, as it relates to the quarterback situation with Keelon Russell, I think that he gives you more playmaking ability instinctively than Austin Mack does. He's a twitchier guy with his arm his release, and everything to Mac, but don't go to sleep on Mac, man. Don't do that, because you play the game between your ears first as a quarterback. This guy's been in the system 4 years, man, and he's a smart dude. You think he stayed at Alabama because he don't think he's gonna have a chance to legitimately be QB1? You think he's that stupid? I don't think so. That's a dude that believes in himself. You know, and if you don't believe in yourself as a quarterback, guess what? I don't care what team I'm coaching. You ain't playing for me.
That's a fact.
All right, I like you. I coach you up. But if you don't feel like you the guy, you ain't my guy.
That's a whole fact. I couldn't have said it better. I couldn't say it no better than that. And, you know, to put it into perspective, and this is no diss on Keelon, no diss on Mac, no praise on Keelon, no praise on Mac. I seen both of them, and I get it. It's their first season, their first action, right? But the game tells you where your weaknesses are, you know, and you fix them in practice. You try to, at least. I watch Mac throw that thing all over the field. I watch him hit that Tennessee game flat-footed. I mean, I watched Keelon run RPO, pulled it when he should have handed it off to
yep, that's right.
He kept it and got stuff. You know what I mean? So Coach Al said, Coach Al gave you the answers right there. Talent is one thing. Having that smarts is a whole nother, right? So we'll see, man. I mean, I'm just pulling. I don't know nothing about who's gonna start. I have not the slightest damn clue, but I'm just pulling for the kid that don't turn the ball over. I don't care how talented he is.
Oh, see, we were talking about that before the show. See, okay, the correlation between, you know, great defense, top 10, top 5 defense, and a team that's a top 10 turnover margin defense, and that correlation as it translates to wins and losses. Okay, the correlation is strong, closer to 1. Right. So to me, I'm like, now go back to the spring game. One of those touchdowns should have came off the board. You know, it was a sack.
Yeah, that's a fact.
If that was real football,
that's real football. Yeah, I think it was actually 2 like that, Coach.
Yeah,
I think it was 2. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, you know, yeah, his eyes were in the right place, but he was on the ground. His jersey was dirty. He had grass on his jersey. Okay, so if you take those off the board, the numbers for A-Day look a lot different, don't they?
Yeah.
Like I said, man, it's gonna be interested with this whole thing, man, because I don't know
what potential starting quarterbacks. I like the problem.
Yeah,
myself.
Oh yeah, it's a great problem.
Team this year, man. You know, and we got a Jet Tamala. I mean, hey man, I love what we got, man. I mean,
yeah, them good kind of problems.
These are great problems to have.
No, I said they resume speaks for itself, man, with them developing quarterbacks. So I think that's why we keep getting a lot of quarterbacks, because the proof is in the pudding. You just got to line up the weapons around those guys, because hopefully with Derek Nix, ain't no hopefully. I ain't gonna even say no hopefully, because Derek Nix is gonna get those receivers right, and especially he's gonna scout the guys, and we're gonna flip somebody that committed to Auburn. I'm gonna go ahead and keep saying that until it happens. You got to put pen to paper.
You see Dwight, be sure.
What Dwight is in? What I missed? Oh, it just okay.
Oh, seen something about that, but I didn't watch it. I thought it was old. I didn't watch it.
Oh yeah, it was old. He was talking about when he went down there, and he was like, "Man, the only reason why he hit me, it was too hot."
yeah. I seen that. Yeah.
Hey man, it's different, man. Just like some of them guys, like the Miami boys, like, man, you about to go up north for what? Man, it's cold up there.
Yeah.
and then the funny thing about it, Coach Al, them boys get in the NFL, and then wherever they didn't want to play, they play it, and they seem to be playing great at. And it's like, man, you could have played this way in college. I guess them millions of dollars help you play a little
millions of dollars.
Hey, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
I like, man, I seen some guys say, man, I don't want to play in no snow and playing the best football you ever seen.
Look, tell you something else. Brooks, film guy Brooks.
Yeah.
He did a film on Indiana having only 13 linemen. And he right, you have 15 to 19, 20-ish. I challenge you to go back and look at LSU 2019. They had 15 linemen on that team. Stay healthy practice the whole season and beat the brakes off everybody. So it can happen, right? You know, but you got to have a lot of luck on your side.
You got to have a lot of luck, man.
Fact.
Okay. Because they juggled guys last year because we were looking at film, and the guy that we were looking at film that was playing right tackle, he was actually a guard in the championship game.
Yeah.
They brought right tackle back. They brought the starting right tackle back. Yeah.
How many guards you know, Coach Al, that can extend enough to play? That's athletic enough to play tackle out there on the edge.
Yeah. 64 on our team.
64, yeah, he can. It ain't many of them routes.
It ain't many though. It ain't many.
Yeah.
It ain't many.
That's a great point. That's a real good point.
To tell the chat, to play tackle, especially your quarterback's blindside tackle, whether that's left or right, you got to be a really good athlete. You know, that's why Coach Saban used to like them kids with the big long arms, like Quanjo, them big long arms.
Yeah,
you got to be a really good kid to move in space to play tackle. You know, Chance Womack, not a great athlete, but powerful. Kids like that play guard, move you off to get you up out of there.
Yeah.
Road graders, you know. That's how it was back in the day. Now I know football changed nowadays. You want all athletic kids that can move and pull and pin. I get it, but yeah, Coach Al is right, man. There's not a lot of those kids that can be successful like that at that level and play those two positions.
Like, and I'm glad you brought up that, man, because I didn't know that they had 15. Because I remember Coach Al saying something about that. Like, man, it's very unique that they going in the season like that. But I wouldn't make that a trend. I don't think that's one thing I'd make a trend because it sounds like an anomaly.
Especially 13.
You gotta have some luck. How do you scrimmage?
How do you scrimmage? Yeah, how do you practice? You know,
I mean, not to mention, how do you keep guys fresh, man? The season.
I'd like to know how many traveling.
I would love.
How many is he taking on the travel team? I'd love to know that.
That's what I mean. Yeah, right.
Like,
man, how do you scrimmage? I mean, you got to have. Well, we don't get into all that.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna put it in the air right now. One day they just gonna invite us up there just to watch and see. I won't say nothing. I just want to see it for myself. What do y'all do?
Exactly right. I keep my dang mouth shut.
I want to see this.
Signetti doing something. He doing something up there different. He doing something different.
Yeah.
No, I said we're gonna see, especially with the players, because they lost a lot. They lost so much. That's why I like just seeing that you expect them to do what they did last year. They're gonna start off hot because of the games that they have early.
Yeah.
But look at the whole schedule. It's garbage, man.
Yeah, they're gonna win 10 games.
They got pretty much, man. I see why they got 13 linemen, because I could play with 13 linemen against that schedule.
Yeah, that schedule's terrible. It may be the worst I've seen. Man. Yeah, it's terrible, bro.
No, trust me, man.
We're gonna schedule up right there. You got 10 guaranteed wins until you play Ohio State.
Yeah, that schedule's terrible. Terrible.
I think it was like 7, because we talked about it so much, and we're gonna definitely talk about it more when the season comes. It's definitely gonna be. I got it right here.
I want everybody to pay attention to that schedule, man. Really look at that.
Better look at it. Better copy of it too.
You start off with I think that's North Texas.
Yeah, right? That's North Texas.
North Texas. That's a win. Your next game is against Howard. That's a win. We played them 2 weeks before.
Shout out to the HBCUs.
Shout out to the HBCUs. Facts. That third game, you play Western Kentucky. Then you play a Northwestern team that only won, 4 games last year? Then you play a Rutgers team who had a losing record. You play Nebraska, who's supposed to be better, but I don't think so. Then you play Ohio State. Then you play Michigan. Then you play Minnesota, who's not good. Then you play USC, who's young, got a lot of young talent, right? Then you play a Washington team that's not good. Then you play a Purdue team that was decent. I think they coached. Didn't they coach leave? Didn't Brom leave? So it's 10 wins. It's at least 10 wins on that schedule, guaranteed, man. by sheer fact of you don't play nobody within the first 7 weeks of the season.
Right.
The whole fact. So
Yeah,
just seems unfair, man. Just seems unfair.
Hey, man. I try to make this point, but I'm not gonna complain about it. It is what it is. We just know we got to get out of this 9-game schedule. I do know that. That's one thing. This 9-game SEC schedule got to go, man, ASAP.
Crazy.
But appreciate everybody coming in here. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. We're gonna talk about one more thing before we get up out of here. Cause we way ahead of clock. Say, wow, give me that schedule every year. Exactly.
Well, hey, look, Mike McKinney, what would Bama's schedule be or Auburn's schedule be with that schedule?
I tried to tell Tez and them last year. I tried to tell Tez, but he so convinced that the team would have gave away the game. I like, bro, y'all defense alone would have made plays for y'all and put y'all in position more. And Jackson Arnold would have had no choice but to make plays with let me find their schedule.
Auburn.
No, I'm talking about Penn State. Because if you think about Auburn games last year, because I pointed out to him that he said 10-2 at worst. Yes.
Yeah.
But I was telling them last year, like, dog, do you not know that y'all wasn't just getting y'all, even though your record looked bad. Think about every game that you lost. You lost by at least one possession on all of one possession against Oklahoma, one possession against Texas A&M, one possession against Missouri, one possession against Georgia. All these teams that end up being good, one possession against us, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, Auburn played 3 college football playoff teams.
That's what I'm saying. I think 4, if I'm not
4?
mistaken.
Us,
Mike,
Texas A&M, and us, Texas A&M, and Oklahoma, and Georgia.
That's what I'm saying. Right. And look at them scores. Like they wasn't only problem that they had was on the offensive end, and it really wasn't the it was really just the quarterback.
Yeah,
the quarterback was the only thing holding them back all year for the most part. That defense was set up to be great, and the offense just. I'm glad this happened. By the way, I'm glad all this happened. I can care less about what him off.
It don't matter who you have at QB. If you give the ball to the other team, you're gonna probably lose the football game. If you win a football game, Coach, I can tell you this, and you've given the football away multitude of times, you should be very, very lucky because about 99.996% of the time, if you give the ball to the other team enough, you're going to lose that football game.
You'll lose. Hey, the correlation of turnover margin.
Yep.
To wins and losses.
To wins and losses. It's facts.
Okay. If you go look at it, teams that turnover margin is low, defense is ranked top 10 or whatever, chances are you're going to be a tough out because defense is complementary football. Defense is going to put you in a place where you got shorter fields of drive. You'll get turnovers from the other team, and you gain momentum. And that's real in football, man. Don't let nobody tell you that momentum is not real.
That's a whole fact, man.
Man, momentum got shoulder pads, helmets, jerseys, and
sure do.
Back, man.
You better explain that to them, Coach Al. They don't understand when you out there on that field. The other team that got a little life in them. Now you the one scared.
Now,
you the one nervous. That's a fact. It was just flipped earlier.
You feel it.
You feel it, yeah.
You can't describe it, but you sure feel it.
You sure feel it. Coaches, players,
man.
Yeah.
Like the ball just start bouncing crazy. It don't bounce your way, man, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Like tell you, and listen to this right here. If you play a game early in the game and that ball don't bounce your way, man, you gotta to win that game. You gotta play 2-3 times as hard as the other team, man. Just turn that thing. If you don't raise your level of intensity, man, when that ball ain't going your way, it's football. It's going to happen that way. Mm-hmm. You will lose the game. That's what made Alabama team with Nick Saban in 2015. They just refused to be denied, man. They played when they raised the 4 up. Bama was one of the first teams to do that. They was relentless. They wasn't giving up nothing. They were never saying die. Okay. And that's the mark of a championship team. You never say die, man, to the end, which made the losses we had last year kind of tough to take because we didn't reflect that even though we lost the game, we didn't have that grit. You know, that now, yeah, you scored more than us, but you didn't beat us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big shout out to Jason, man. Shout out to Jason, Hall of Fame. What, man? Ain't a long time no see, man. It's been getting back about that time, Jason.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you be here, Jason. When we talk about these last 4 teams we have, it's very important that you, Coach I, all the fellas be here with all of us.
We'll do it before SEC Media Day, which is July the 20th, if I'm not mistaken. July the 20th is, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, everybody. If July the 20th is the start of SEC Media Day, which it's going to be highly entertaining, which I can't wait for. Oh, man, look who decided they want to jump on late, man, and everything. I'm going to wait for him to give me a thumbs up before you. Okay, he ready already, man. Y'all show you love, man. It's been a second. Well, he'll probably be on there with, okay, the white put it up there, July 20th through the 23rd. Appreciate you, bro. So definitely going to have to talk about that. And
Jason said he got Coach Hayes on tonight with him. Okay.
Okay.
What time you going? What time you going on, Jason? Put your time in the.
Yeah, man, Coach Hayes. Shout out to Coach Hayes because man, he shouted me out yesterday. Man, he said,
yeah, Jason,
man,
Jason
I posted
late night shows, man.
Yeah, he said, man, he
Eastern time, Jason.
Yeah, he said he supposed to been on the show a long time ago, man. So definitely, Coach Hayes on the show, and then of course we're gonna have his audience in here too. So definitely can't wait for that. Shout out to Coach Hayes. But y'all already know I got to bring our other guy up here. He said 9:30 Eastern time.
Okay.
Lord have mercy. But y'all show your love for our great brother. Y'all know he's on the block. And y'all know who that is already. So without further ado, our good friend and brother, Coach Carl. What's going on, bro?
Coach Carl.
Man, how y'all doing, fellas?
What up, brother?
Man, what's going on?
Not much, man. I just got out of class, man. So I saw y'all brothers on. I said, well, I got a few time early. Let me jump on with these gentlemen.
Yeah, man. Good to see you, boy.
I was just gonna
good
be
to
on
be seen, bro. Like, you know.
Before we say anything, hold on, Brinsky. Coach Carl. I just told Jason, Coach Al is back, right? So when we do these last 4, Coach Carl, you got to make time, bro. I need you in here. I need football minds in here. Brinsky be peer pressuring me. Peer pressuring me, man. You know what I'm saying? He be forcing his way on kind of forcing me to say Miami was better. I need you in here.
Oh, what?
We got the last 4 teams we have left in the whole
last
tournament.
4 teams you have left should be LSU, Miami 2001, Miami, LSU 2019. It better be in 95 Nebraska. And
unfortunately,
I don't know who else you're gonna put in there. Maybe 2020 or Alabama.
18 Clemson.
They didn't make 2019 didn't make it because the people wanted to be weird that day.
Was it Florida that beat them?
Yeah, it was Florida.
What Florida? Ain't no way.
2008 Florida.
Ain't no way.
Harvey and all them boys.
Beat the 2019?
Yeah.
18 Clemson, I think, is in there, I think.
Yeah, it's 2018 Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson,
I can deal with Trevor Lawrence and those boys.
Yeah, them boys stopped up on the 1 yard line 3 times.
I can deal with them boys.
They shut our ass out. You know what I mean?
But that Florida beat LSU? Ain't no way, dog.
Yeah,
no way.
That's why we're gonna talk about it.
Percy Harvin, Tim Tebow.
I remember us talking about that game, and my only concern was we knew Joe. My concern was I knew Joe Burrow was gonna score, right? But I had concerns about LSU defense stopping them with Percy and Jeff Rainey and all that. When did Jeff Rainey? Jeff Dempsey.
Chris Rainey. Jeff Dempsey and Chris Rainey.
And Yeah, I don't know who it would, but that would have been tough. That'd have been a tough game. But the hell with both of them. You know what I mean?
But of course, the problem is nobody paying attention to. LSU could not stop the pass. They could stop the run. They just couldn't stop the pass. Right? So Tebow would have had to pass the ball 60 times to beat LSU. We knew in that point he wasn't accurate. So he wasn't beating LSU passing the ball 60 times. That's what I don't get. LSU gonna shut down that run.
Yeah.
That was Harold Perkins, freshman year?
No, he wasn't even there yet.
He wasn't there yet?
No, not yet. I think he was like in
edge?
2021.
They had a dominant edge Brian there because the kid knocked Tua upside down 4 times in the first quarter. I was at the game and I was like, ain't no way in the hell he keep getting the Tua.
Was it Patrick?
I think Beckwith was the middle linebacker.
Yeah, I know Beckham was the middle linebacker, but who was the edge coming out there?
Was it Quinn? Okay.
Quinn.
I ain't know he.
You might be right, Coach Carl, because I looked at their defense and their defense was not very highly rated total, and that's why everybody was just like, "Ooh, that Florida team was the fastest damn team I've seen." As far as individual speed, but you're right.
In that era, but that era versus this era,
that's facts. Yeah,
with those linebackers and those edge rushing, they get the Tebow.
Jason, I agree with you 1,000%. I'm all on the Huskers tip.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Nebraska is the best team I ever seen play in my life.
It's a whole fact.
We ain't asked you.
Hey, look, we ain't trying to get B-Sharp spun up, man. We ain't gonna get him spun up, bro.
I had to have a rebuttal somewhere, man.
But I need you here, Coach Carl. Coach Al is back. I need you, Jason.
Let's do
everybody here.
You gotta tell me. Y'all gotta let me know a week before, so I can clear my schedule.
I'm gonna say this one out loud because I want y'all. Okay, I just seen something. It's called shout out to Saturday Down South, because I'm gonna try to put it on the screen very, very quickly. But they had an all-century team so far, quarter of a century team so far. Y'all ready to hit the offense? They ain't posted defense yet. That's the one I had to follow them just off that alone. But the quarterback, can y'all guess the quarterback?
All century?
Like from 2000 to now.
Okay.
Okay.
Can y'all guess the quarterback?
Probably
this is SEC now.
Cam Newton.
Probably
SEC.
Cam.
SEC.
It's not Cam.
Joe Burrow.
Nope.
Probably won't be Burrow.
Tim Tebow probably then.
It's Tim Tebow.
Yeah. Can't be one of them three.
Should have been Cam.
I say I'm always gonna say this, man. Cam long term. I mean, for that 1 year, Tebow was that long term.
Even with Tebow long term,
his
long term career
it's a debate
wasn't better than
Joe and Cam for that 1 year.
Imagine Cam 3 years in the SEC.
I can't expect him to do that for 3 straight years. That's why I say I don't know. I can only go by that 1 year.
6'5".
Yes, the running back.
Whatever he was. 1 year in the SEC, dominated SEC, and he still wasn't a polished passer.
Hey,
Jason said Tebow.
I'm saying Bryce Young without Doug Marrone as offensive line coach, and
he the best quarterback you ever seen.
I'm saying, give me Bryce Young. You
give me an offensive line like Cam had.
With the ride out
offensive line, a Tebow offensive line, and Bryce Young.
I'm gonna let y'all guess before I put every last one of them up here too.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you. Dude won Heisman Trophy with Doug Marrone and Bill O'Brien as his offensive line coach and OC. Come on. This guy had eyes in the side of his head, in the front of his head. He be ghosting dudes, man. He 5'10.5", man. Yeah. Making
get Coach Shawn on the
It's the same thing in the NFL. He's doing the same thing right now in the NFL. He ghosting dude.
What you said, Brinsky? I couldn't hear.
I said I'm trying to get you on the program with that, man.
No, I don't look. If you talk about who's the most talented, man, I'll give you Bryce all day and night.
I'm telling, read defenses all day, every day is Bryce Young.
But But if we've been, I don't take him. Give me AJ McCarron. Give me AJ McCarron.
He want AJ winning, man. I was like, man.
Give me AJ. Give me AJ.
I love AJ.
AJ was a systematic gunslinger.
I think AJ himself would say Bryce.
AJ McCarron was a systematic gunslinger that did everything right. But when you talking about a playmaker, if you got a guy, you need one play.
No denying. No denying.
You got one play. Here's one play. Who you going with?
One play. Can I have my boys in their era, or do I got to put AJ in this era?
You can put AJ in this era, Bryce in that era.
One play, give me AJ and that team. You can have Bryce, you can have all of them. Give me AJ and them boys.
I would take that
Amari
team
Cooper,
and
give me them boys. You can have all of
that team
Bryce
and put Bryce with Julio, Amari Cooper in that team.
I tell you what,
which he did. I think he did.
Put Bryce Young on 2019 LSU team and see what you get.
Oh my God!
I can see that.
Put Bryce Young on the 2019 Alabama team.
You put Bryce with that 2019. I would say 2019 Bama team.
We win that game.
Okay, but here's my rebuttal. You speaking from an if. I'm speaking from a dude that got 3 rings.
Oh,
he got 2.
2 as a starter.
He got 3.
He got
3. He got the third one because he was a backup.
Greg McElroy, yeah, fact.
Timing is everything.
Timing is everything.
But the problem is, he should have had 4.
Didn't have Doug Marrone, Bill O'Brien, and what's the curly head dude over at Ole Miss? Okay?
Hey, that's another point.
None of them bums. Okay, I promise you that.
Look, what Coach Al just said is why I asked the question. I just said, "Can I have my boys as a whole in that era?" Yes, you can have all the Doug Marones, the Bryces. Take them. Give me them.
This is bad. The more and more, I'm gonna let y'all guess this whole list before. I'm just gonna say no for the rest of them. Every time y'all don't guess the running back on the first try, I'm just gonna say no, and then I'm move on so I can post the list.
Agent Peterson, one of them.
Who is the running back? No, this is SEC.
SEC.
2000.
Everybody only get one guess.
Derrick Henry got one of them then.
Nope.
You're not gonna be Derrick Henry because they didn't like Henry back then.
Wow.
I would probably would have said Travis Henry, but they probably wouldn't have said Travis Henry either.
Because I'm gonna show you the list. I just want y'all to give me. I'll let you know if you're right. I'm just want to see if you'll get it.
2000.
No, you can't say no more, Coach Shawn. Only one guess. Because I'm gonna really help you.
Gotta be Georgia running back.
Nope. Coach Carl.
I would say Alvin Kamara.
Nope. It definitely ain't Alvin if Derrick ain't on there. But wide receivers. It's 3 wide receivers.
One of them gotta be Smitty.
One gonna be Smitty.
One of them is Smitty.
Probably Julio.
Nope.
No, Julio.
No, this is strictly college.
What's the guy?
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase is in there.
Yeah, Chase, yeah.
And one more.
AJ Green.
No. You're missing one that
Percy Harvin.
That completely balled out. I'm gonna give y'all one more. Y'all gonna be mad if y'all don't get this. Because y'all thinking too hard.
Receiver.
Just one receiver.
From the SEC.
Just one. SEC.
Justin Jefferson?
Nope. Well, I'm gonna move on. Don't worry. When I come back to it, you're gonna be mad that y'all didn't get that one. Tight end. I think this is an easy one.
Hernandez.
Come on,
I'm a man from Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Bowers better than Hernandez though.
Yes, he is.
Hernandez was different, dude.
Man, don't worry.
Bowers just a new guy. He's just a new shiny guy, big body. But Hernandez,
he is
Hernandez,
the guy.
Hernandez was different, dude.
It's standard.
The only game that man ever lost in college was to us. Literally. Only game he ever lost.
Aaron Hernandez was different between Florida winning 2 national championships and Florida winning none.
Bowers was.
Yes, sir.
He could have won 3 straight if it wasn't for us. That's literally his only losses in college was against us. But
that's so hard to
compare. That's more team. That's a defense. That defense was different though.
Yeah, I understand that, but he was definitely the offense. You see, they ain't won nothing since he left. Well, O line. No, I'm gonna let y'all get the kid returner. You're not gonna get. I ain't even about to worry about that one. I think that one's stupid. This list is terrible when it comes to that. O line.
That can be anybody.
Yeah, they got them all in their right positions too. One player played multiple positions. That should help a lot.
Barrett Jones.
There you go.
Yeah, he's center. Yeah.
They can't run the Remington and the Outland at two different.
That's crazy.
The Remington for the center, the Outland for the interior line. He wanted. I think he played guard at that time or tackle. I can't remember.
Every position on. Yeah, that's about.
They gotta have Larry Thompson on there, right?
Nope.
No Laremy Thompson. God, for real.
Hey, what about Andre Smith? Is he on there?
I'll put it like this, and I just looked at it. It's 4 Alabama guys on the offensive line.
Andre Smith got to be up there, right?
Andre Smith got to be.
Andre is one of them.
Yeah.
And I realized, like, yeah, I probably won't argue this, but one of them I'll probably take off.
I tell you, a dude from Bama that don't get the much love. He was better than Cam Robinson, better than all of them. He's still playing the league,
and Cam is on the list.
Jedrick Wills was better than him.
Yes, sir.
Jedrick Wills, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That boy been a star in the league since he got there, since day one.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the last two, and I'm gonna show you because I want y'all to see this receiver. Y'all gonna be mad.
Landon Dickerson, Landon. Yeah,
Landon's playing center.
Yeah,
and I need one more.
Chris Samuels on there.
Who?
Chris Samuels.
Oh, that's 2000. That's before 2000.
2000.
Yeah.
I think, ain't it?
Yeah,
I just can't figure. I can't figure where the last one comes unless it's what is
Mike
Win. Mike Pouncey.
Oh yeah.
Pouncey was a center.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got this off my phone. I just screenshot it, and hopefully y'all can see that.
Landon Barrett, Andre. Yeah.
No,
look at that receiver that y'all completely missed.
Amari Cooper.
I think I said Amari.
He said Coop first.
I think
he said Coop first.
Did he? I thought he said Smitty first.
He said Coop.
I said Coop. Yeah.
He said obviously got to be Coop and then Smitty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought nobody got it yet, but Smitty on there. That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what I said too, Coach.
I gotta look. I'm gonna go back and look at their comments.
Cam was a freak because he started as a freshman.
Yeah. I think Jedrick Wills was better than him.
I would take
Jedrick took an extra year before he became that guy. But Cam walked in the door. That dude didn't give a no sacks as a freshman.
I'll probably put a time.
Yeah, but he was always good for the untimely false start.
False start, yeah.
That's Cam.
Even in
yeah, count on him, man.
Yeah, people.
But they put Mike Pouncey at guard when Mike Pouncey is the dang center.
Didn't one of them play interior?
No,
Marcus played.
Mike played guard.
Marcus played guard.
Okay.
Mike played center.
Did he?
Is it me? That's a strong Alabama.
He played center for Coach Shawn Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he played for us. He played center for us.
That's right.
I think on the O-line it could be a strong bias for us, but these are great names that are on here. If anybody I'll take off Cam. Shout out to Cam.
I thought about Darren McFadden too, but I couldn't remember whether it was 2000s or not.
I can't put him over Derrick Henry. There's no way.
No. To me, Derrick Henry should be the guy.
Derrick Henry should have been a lot.
Yeah, he should have been.
You can't even think of nobody else outside of Henry.
Yeah, Henry was that last
year. And then it's probably another Alabama bias, but I'll trade Blankenship off for Will Riker. Will Riker was just so automatic. Boy.
I don't know now. I don't know. Blankenship didn't miss shit. Will was missing shit when he first came in. Blankenship never missed a damn kick that I can remember.
Yeah, with them glasses. Right. Yeah,
them glasses on.
That motherfucker never missed a kick.
All I know is
he don't miss shit in the pros.
He got either one. You can't go wrong with either one. You can't.
Will is all-time leading scorer at Alabama. Blankenship is that
No,
dude,
Will is
man.
all time in NAA. I say NAACP. I'm tripping.
God damn, NCAA.
Yeah, you are.
But how many years was he a kicker?
Oh
4
man,
or
that is
5?
hilarious. That
He
is
was a 5-year
hilarious.
kicker, right? Will was a 5-year kicker. Blankenship was a 4-year.
I'm putting that one on a t-shirt one day.
Blankenship.
Oh,
Blankenship pissed me off.
NAACP.
That's facts,
Oh
Coach
my
Carl. 4 years.
Yeah,
Will is
Blankenship
all-time
Blankenship
NCAA.
pissed me off, Brinsky. You get that bitch on the 60-yard and shit, it's automatic.
Oh yeah, he kicking that thing now. But I'm telling you, man, Will is automatic.
Will was automatic his last 2 years.
No, Will was automatic day one.
That sophomore year, Will missed some goddamn kicks.
Do you know Will when he came in?
All-time scoring leader.
When Will came in, he didn't miss one kick.
Oh, he missed some goddamn kicks.
Not his freshman year. Not his freshman and senior year, I don't think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I know he missed one kick his senior year from 52 yards, something like that. But he was missing goddamn kicks because I know he was fucking up bad until he had that hip surgery.
Believe it or not, Rodrigo Blankenship ain't even on the NFL roster right now. Believe it or not.
Wow, can't believe it, man.
You got to be shitting me.
Check it out. That field goal ain't as wide in the pros, boy.
But yeah, it's narrow. Because Daniel Carson struggled too.
I never knew that.
I remember.
So do y'all know off the top of y'all head like how wide it is? Because I never knew that.
No, it's that they'll tell you it's narrower in the pros.
I did not know that. I
narrow.
did not know.
So
of course I put JK for best punter.
It's narrow because the goalpost is on the hash marks.
Yes.
In all high school, college, or whatever is on the hash mark. NFL hash marks are tighter, so they put the goalpost tighter.
You're right. Damn, I didn't even think about that.
So are they disqualifying current players, man? Because that guy Mo U, man. I mean,
the kicker.
The kicker, yeah.
That was just one season. I'm taking
Blankenship.
I'm taking Will and Blankenship over him.
Either one of them two.
And then his last kick.
I know you were gonna go there. I know what. But if he comes back and stack up, I mean, you cross the 50-yard line, man. That dude's awesome.
Oh yeah.
I never seen nothing like that, man. Them Daisy Duke shorts on. I mean,
exactly.
I think that Tennessee game was probably one of the most impressive kicking games I've seen in a long time.
Man, that joke be booting that junk, man.
I was like, my
you can hear
God,
it.
Man,
I could take him. That dude, man.
Yeah, he can kick.
Oh yeah, man, definitely.
He got a big leg, man. I mean, accurate too.
I don't know. Just look at it just on final thought before we get off here. Because I posted this too. I just ain't cause you remember when we did the ratings last week for college football?
Yeah.
But the linebackers didn't come up. This was the ratings for the linebackers.
2027.
So Darren, we had at one point was supposed to be at Alabama, stayed at home at Ole Miss. That's gonna be a big one. Xavier Atkins is probably one of the best players in college football. I love Xavier Atkins, even though he plays.
I think Terrell Perkins might be the best linebacker on. What that boy from Texas said though?
Which one?
Simmons.
Oh no! You remember he played edge.
Okay. Simmons outside linebacker edge.
Yeah, I'm finna say there you go. Yeah. That boy a killer.
Man. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's why I say it's gonna at the edge position. Him and Darren
Tez. Shout out to Tez.
Tez in here. Dylan Stewart gonna make a lot of money. Hey man, answer your phone, man. When I get off here, man.
My question is, how is Simmons ranked higher than Stewart? Stewart is a dude and a half.
Both of them are like that, man.
Simmons doesn't. But see, Simmons doesn't. To me, he doesn't acquire 2 or 3 damn eyes. Stewart is a game record. You're gonna have to put 2 eyes on him at all times.
Yeah, that boy a killer too.
That's why he didn't have a lot of stats last year, because they were doing that consistently. But they were doing it for Colin too. They gonna do it for both of them, man. I can tell you right now, when they come out for the draft this year, praying to God that both of them stay healthy. If you want to make some money, they are a lock at top 10, maybe even top 5, depending on what team needs some. They're gonna be.
If they go past top 10, somebody getting a steal.
I want to know how big both of them is. Colin Stewart, is that his name? No, Colin Simmons.
Colin Simmons. Why is it Stewart?
Dylan Stewart.
And Dylan Stewart.
Stewart's like about 254, 253. I think I heard that quoted.
I think both of them like 6'3".
I did not know Colin Simmons. This kid got him listed at 6'3", 245. Dang, I didn't know he was that big.
And he run, boy. Man, he run.
Stewart. Wait. I didn't realize that.
But you can understand. I can understand why Ohio State slowed him down a lot at 245.
To Coach Carr's credit, Dylan Stewart is 6'5", 250.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I thought I heard it quoted the other day.
Now he's faster. He is man.
I thought he was longer than that too, though.
Man.
But truth be told, the guy in that same frame wears number 8 in crimson. He's that same build.
I'm about Justin Hill.
Yep.
Yeah, Justin
Hill had that frame. I just don't think he had that tenacity. Them dudes, they'll seem like they ghetto dudes.
Yeah.
Justin Hill, he's from the hills. Yeah, like, he got to come down to the plains and play in the game.
He gonna show you. He gonna show you. Put him on the field. Put him on the field.
He need to go practice over there in Hope, Alabama, and then go back to Tuscaloosa, right?
So he went to Griffin. He didn't go to Johnson.
Yeah, send him over there to Hope and let him train Hope, right? And once he get trained up in Hope, then you send him right down the street to Tuscaloosa. He a different dude.
Dylan usually have his motor, man. It just really if he stays healthy, bro, I'm telling you, man, this NFL draft that's gonna come up is gonna be talent-wise one of the deepest drafts we ever seen. Talent-wise.
I'm gonna say this: if they found another damn edge or a D tackle that demands a double team outside of Dylan Stewart, South Carolina gonna be a serious problem,
and that's what I'm afraid of.
I don't think you overlook them this year, because with Browse over there as an OC, they're gonna give you some different looks, and he understands offensive football. Browse does.
Yeah.
Okay, and you haven't seen them play this style of ball before, so you don't have no film on them.
Well, you talking Keelon Browse or Arch Browse? Which one?
The one that's in South Carolina is an OC right now.
It probably Keelon, the guy that came out of Clemson.
Ole Miss.
I think he came from Arkansas. I think. Somewhere.
I think dude from Clemson was Garrett Riley.
No. Garrett Riley. Yeah. So I mean that's Arch Browse's son. Then that's South Carolina. Arch Browse's son that was at South Carolina, Keelon Browse. He's okay. He's not Arch. He's okay.
But he ain't Mike Shula either.
No, he ain't Mike Shula.
Terrible. Yeah.
He's a little spread. He's a little bit more. He's a little bit more spread concept type of offensive
air raid thing, man. And so as I say, South Carolina gonna give you a different look this year offensively. They were pretty good defensively last year because they got Okoronkwo, the guy played linebacker for us.
Yeah,
and he's up there just making all kind of plays, man. I mean,
we should have played that. We should have played.
Yeah, should have played him.
Man, we had 2 guys from Bama playing linebacker.
I look at it. I actually look at Keelon Browse with that zone read stuff with the quarterback. It's gonna be an issue, but they're not gonna be that downhill attacking run game anymore. So now all you gotta do is play zone read. You play the pass and read the quarterback. You probably you gonna have a really, really good chance on stopping South Carolina.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, Coach. But the key to it is doing it. If they execute it, that's the thing. You don't have to fix and be pretty and stuff if you execute. And actually, in the end, they didn't try to pretty it up. They just ran their offense right down your throat. You knew exactly what they were going to do.
Yeah, but they had that downhill running game mixed with the RPO. Like you had to worry about the run first.
Yeah,
you didn't have to worry about run first.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it all comes down to execution, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
You still got to stop it. If you stop it, then you stop them. But if you didn't, I'm not saying they're gonna win 10 games, but they're gonna be dangerous early in the season.
They're gonna be dangerous. They're gonna be dangerous.
We play them.
They'll be dangerous all year long.
We play them this year.
I think they come to us.
We do. Okay. We got them like the third or fourth game.
Kentucky and South Carolina. We gotta be careful them games, bro.
No, we got them like right after Georgia, I think.
Is it? I thought it was before Georgia.
We got.
That's the schedule I need to. I think I got the schedule saved. Hold on.
We got that.
That's tough, man.
That week game. Then we have Florida State. Then we have Kentucky. We got Kentucky, Florida State. Then we got Georgia, I think. We played Georgia week 5.
We keep talking about Georgia, man. I'm trying to get paid like these guys in Georgia, man.
We got South Carolina right after Kentucky. Right before.
Right after we got them week 4. So we played them week 4, then Georgia week 5.
That's right. Yep.
This how I'm trying to get paid in Georgia, man, like these head coaches, man. High school.
You got to understand about Georgia, right? Georgia do have lottery money, so
you're right.
Education lottery funds most of the high schools too.
If you look at them Cali coaches, it look about like that. Those California coaches make a lot too.
Texas, California, Florida.
No, we don't travel to Columbia. We went to Columbia last year.
Yeah, they get paid.
No, they coming to Tuscaloosa.
I'm about to say we went there last year. Thank God we got up out of
it. Shit, thank God we got out of Tuscaloosa the year before.
That'll be about our business.
Man, even with that, man, that shouldn't even been in. If you go back and look at the last minute of that game, bro, I still get pissed off by that because we weren't supposed to be in that situation. Even my favorite moment, I had to go back and watch it when we played Tennessee in 2009. We weren't even supposed to be in that position to lose that game. What we wanted, but we weren't supposed to be in that position in the first place. Like them dudes bullshitting around the last 2 minutes of the game and almost cost us our national championship. But we'll never know. We'll never know. Shout out to Mount Cody.
Don't they do that all the time though?
Huh?
Don't they do that all the time though?
You're right. You while you playing, you all right. But I got a joke for y'all because I heard it earlier to end the show. Y'all ready? What's the difference between a sock and a camera?
A sock and a camera.
A sock and a camera.
I can honestly say I have no clue.
That makes no sense.
Oh, it's gonna make sense. Do you give up?
I do.
Okay. I know Coach Al gave up. What about you, Coach Carl? You can think hard.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Just go ahead and tell me.
Okay. One has 5 toes. One take 4 toes.
You gotta think about it. It's weird. It's weird, dog. It's weird, dog. But guess what,
man? I heard him. I seen a clip and he was telling that. I was sitting there like, what is the difference?
It's funny, but it's wrong. A sock has no damn toes. Sock cover 5 toes. And the camera take 4 toes. I mean, over 5 damn toes.
So what that means is that if the camera takes 4 toes, then that becomes a sock.
It becomes a sock.
See, man? I'm telling you, man, I got this stuff for days now, man. I have my dad jokes ready for my daughter all day.
That's a weird one right there, boy.
I just like to say, B. Shaw put us on this 82-0, and I've been playing it ever since.
I'm telling you, man, that junk is ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, you should have did that with Coach Al and Coach Carl, especially Coach Al on here. That 82-0. I don't know if you've seen it, Coach Al. This thing is, look, man, it addictive, man. You just got to pick your player in the era. It's basketball.
That's what I said. I'm
gonna do a round before we get up out of here, B. Sharp. Gonna do one round.
Well, I'm trying to stop it at I'm trying to stop it. Okay. I do it when we get off.
Cool.
But everybody, make sure y'all appreciate everybody coming through tonight. I'm trying to keep it under 2 hours so I can make clips. Yeah. But appreciate the brothers coming through. Tomorrow at 1:30. Is it 1:30? 1:30 our time. We will know if we have another quarterback in the 2028 class. And that will be Kingston. I forgot how you pronounce Kingston last name.
Pryor.
Yeah, Pryor.
Pryor.
Up there at Benjamin Russell. Shout out to Coach Johnson. We'll be up there next week to go see him because BTW going up there to OTAs with them. So definitely get to see my guy up there. I already let him know. Be having a watch party for Kingston tomorrow. If Coach Carl not doing nothing or any of y'all not doing nothing, come on over, man, because we're going to lead up to that. See, we get another quarterback. And he nice too, man.
He is that.
So definitely and definitely gonna be up there for the game for the Benjamin Russell versus Viger game.
He is that. I just need damn Kingston to release that thing early. And don't wait till that guy get that step. I need him as soon as he see that guy, he know exactly where rock the kid running. As soon as he see that guy even, let that shit loose. Because if he throw it early, they're going to score TD after TD after TD after TD. Because a lot of time I watch him, he let it go as soon as he see the shoulder turn, get that step in front of him. And then now the guy going, he got to use a even bigger arm trying to get it out there. Sometimes guy have to slow down and wait on it. But if he released it early, guy can run up on that thing and keep kicking. They got the talent.
Was that him that threw that pass? And I think that was him that did it in that spring game that I got a good picture of. But definitely appreciate these brothers. Make sure you guys subscribe to all their channels. I'm gonna make sure I have it in the description so you can do that. And like I said, be here tomorrow at 12:30. I think I got it started at 12:30. Somebody let me know the time that I have it started because I don't know. I think it's at 12:30 or whatever. I'm looking it up my doggone self. And I still don't have it. I can't even tell the time from right here. Give me 1 second. 12:30 Central Time. That's where we starting. He should be making an announcement around 1:30. Definitely shout out to them up there. So be here, hit that like, subscribe button. And we're going to talk about more than just him. We're going to talk about other players. And we're going to talk about Sid flipping from Auburn. But I know Coach Carl.
He said Ted.
You say some shit like that, boy, you're going to have Teds running through the hall punching out like some shit.
and hey, when it happened, I'm going to make sure me and Sid on the sideline taking pictures and everything. And I'm going to make sure we say Roll Tide together. Just piss him off. Don't worry. It's going to be ready. But catch y'all on the next one. Y'all already know. F them trees forever and a day. And yeah. See y'all tomorrow at 12:30. 12:30, everybody. And we out this thing. Peace. And F